Welcome back, everybody. William Stewart here of USA Darts, bringing you the action here from Kissimmee, Florida for the DPFL Live Event. We hope you're ready for some action here as, boy, do we have a good one, as Marlies Keel and Trish Grezik will take on two lovely individuals in Miss Oliver and Quick. So we're going to go ahead and post up our scoreboard here. We hope you're ready for action in this women's doubles matchup as we just get underway in round number 2. First to two-leg matchup here. William Stewart again. Nick Teixeira will be joining me in just a moment. He's working on some interviews in the background, which he's so kindly done for us today. He's got Ethan DeVera, Mr. Greg Tong already of DARTCONNECT. So looking forward to posting those two interviews. Ethan having a good run already this weekend. I don't know if you noticed, he finished second in this morning's Super Cup. So good stuff for him. I think Shane Shashkapo? I think I said that wrong, but Shane from Canada won the Super Cup, won this morning, going through quite the field to do so. So here we go, folks. We hope you're ready for the action here. Grezik and Keel, of course, we all know the performance that those two ladies can put in. I do not know much about Miss Oliver and Miss Quick, but I'm guessing they're from the Alabama area, as you've got Triple D and Tom Bush back there sitting down and enjoying this match behind these two lovely ladies. And they've got the Pickle Pig dart jerseys on, so that would make me assume that they're from that area. Maybe Tennessee, Alabama line. Not 100% sure, but that's all right. 132 to leave for Miss Keel. Keel, I walked out there and I said, man, it's the fake Canadian again, as everybody assumes Miss Marlies Keel is from Canada. She's actually from Cleveland, Ohio. So there you go. Feed you in on that one. Tyler says Alabama for these two lovely ladies. So good on you, Tyler, for letting us know. Thank you, sir. Got a Cheyenne, Wyoming tuning in. Lauren saying, thanks for another day of streaming. Well, thanks for being here. Yesterday was a good day of coverage. We're looking forward to another good day of coverage here, as we've got our women's doubles, men's doubles going on. And this is a best 2 out of 3. The finals is best of 5, PDC cork rule. Alternate all the way through. Same for the men. And how about these prize pool, folks? Winning team for the ladies, $1,200. $600 a piece. Runner-up team, $600. $300 for top 4. $100 for top 8. Top 16, you get $60. So pretty good amount of money coming your way for the men. How about $2,000 for the winning team? $1,000 a piece. $1,000 for second. Top 4 is $500. $200 for top 8, and $100 for top 16. So definitely some money to go around here today. And then later on this evening, 7:30 Eastern time is when we're set to go live for Open Singles 501. That's a best of 5 format, best of 7 in the finals. So good stuff this whole way through. Last night, Jules Van Dongen coming out on top in the singles cricket, winning $1,200 for himself. He's actually 2 for 2 on the weekend, winning that opening setup here. What was that again? He kind of all blends into one. Oh, this singles cricket and then the championship qualifier. That's correct for Jules Van Dongen. Tries to go downstairs, unhappy with that miss. That would have been beneficial. I would have left ~8 for herself, but unfortunately going to have to work around. Working with those Astra flights. How about that? 5's the lead for Keel. Going to have to go single 1 for double 2, and unfortunately she hits that pesky double 1. Going to have to double up there, so single 1, and she does double up on the double 1. Oh, no. Keel giving an opportunity to Oliver and Quick. how about that? Oliver and Quick did take out the leg. Good stuff for them as they just rob Marlies Keel and Trish Grezik. Let's be honest, they had some double trouble, but Oliver and Quick to take the leg out, I guess. I'm going to take a quick look at the brackets as I reach way across the table to do so, as you heard me in agony there. Okay, so Jamie Quick, Ashley Oliver. There we go. Didn't know those first names. Just 22 there for Trish. That is unfortunate. Wow, so this is it's a top 16 match is what it looks like. Already into the quarterfinals is Tanya Binchik and Sally Kelly taking on Cherry and Trumper. So that'll be a good matchup potentially. Taking a look at the men's side, and if you want to check out these brackets, go on over to DARTCONNECT. They provide you with that capability to check out the whole bracket, to also pick and choose which match you want to watch. If your best friend's in attendance and you want to watch him or her the whole weekend, you can do that. Watch every match if you'd like. How about the team of Harry Carter, Roger Carter making a run here? They're about to play David Fathom and Jeff Springer in the top 16 on the men's side. That should be a fantastic match. That's over on board 12. You got Keith West and Jason Dagnall making a good run. Playing Lewis and Trotter. Mercer and Taylor taking on KJ and Rolfing. And then how about the young guns of PJ Stewart, Joey Lana? They are in the mix as well, so that's going to be a solid team. But anyway, we'll focus back on this match. Oh, another good team, JT Davis and Leonard Gates. That's another fantastic team. We'll see if we can get into some more switches here as we gather in for our day of coverage here. Just starting you off with this beauty of a match. Jamie and Ashley out to a front-running moment here as they can potentially take this leg out. Just 41 scored. 93 is the look for Grezik. Big triple with the first start. That leaves 36 remaining. She's taking just a second to gather her thoughts. Let's take a look at that double. Well outside with the first. Into the double one with the second. That is unfortunate, leaving 34 now. .48 remaining now. She goes 16 for double 16 and the win. Well off, to be honest. She was hoping for a little bit more value there. Wasn't able to capitalize. Wonder if, I think Marlies is going to go right at this. She will. No messing around. Inside with that 17. She goes ahead and busts the score. Was looking for the single one to leave double 8. That would have been handy, but really, this can go, folks, for the win. She misses inside over to the double 6. Inside there as well. Rick Kinsey saying, "Oh, I see Ken Rip is hard at work." You're dang right. You're dang right. He's doing his duties up there as a chalker. We appreciate him doing so. And Trish manages to gather the leg. 1-1 tie here. How about this, folks? If you're in the area, rumor has it, we're going to have some free beer for semifinals and finals. Yeah, that's right. You come to this area, I think they're bringing it, folks, they're bringing it in right now as we speak. How about that? One second here. All righty, sorry about that. Had a couple questions being asked me, so I had to take care of that one real quick. Back to this doubles matchup. 178 the lead for Grezik when she returns. This young lady's using some Tom Sawyer barrels from Darts World. Good to see that. Of course, Trish uses her Fantasia threes. Alrighty, so I wanted to continue on with that free beer statement. Free beer for semifinals and finals when we have the action up here. So if you're in the area, if you're in the finals area, you have a free brewski. Oh, how cool is that? We're going to try to fill the finals area, get more of that finals atmosphere, hopefully. I don't think we're going to be getting rowdy, but let's be honest. Have a little people in here to enjoy the action. Would be nice. Grezik was needing 80. She leaves tops. With Jamie and Ashley at 169, no opportunity to take this out. Got somebody on YouTube saying, is Maria not there? Surprised Trish isn't playing with her. Yeah, she didn't make the trip down. But she does take out the leg here as Marlies Keel and Trish Grezik will win the leg. Congrats to them. Thanks to Mr. Ken Rip for chalking here. Good on him. Good job, ladies, as we're on to the next match here in just a moment's time. I hear they're going to be filling this board up a little bit more than they did last night, so we're looking forward to some more action being on the stream. We hope you all are as well, so hopefully we can have some little breaks to no breaks at all. But here we go. I think the man with the plan, is that Tim right over there? That is Tim. Let's go take a zoom in at the man with the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tim Way. Hi. He makes sure to wave. I forget there's a TV out there, so you can definitely see when I zoom in and do funny stuff. So I got to watch it on that one. But all righty, folks, we appreciate you being here. We're looking forward to more action in just a moment's time. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
DPFL Darts, the world's #1 place for all things darts. If you throw, you know. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. Yeah, I get cocky every time I step to the yaki. Knowing that there's nothing you could do to ever stop me. This is not a hobby, no, it's more like my life. Started back at 5, always aiming for the 9s. Playing 301, 501, killer and cricket. Only throwing slots, learn how to use my wrist to flick it. Spinning off the fingertips, that's when I started to get it. Now, every time
Well, here we go once again, ready for action. William Stewart, Nick DeShare joining me once again, as we've got a awfully right-sided hockey player here. That's gonna be good. I might have to finagle with that one here. Good to have you back, Nick. How's it going?
Yeah, super excited to be here for the second day of DPFL. Of course, I have been here a little while now, just doing some stuff in the background here. But, I mean, we're spoiled for my first match to be on the stream to be this one right here. Goddard and Hawkins versus Bunce and Milk. This is going to be a men's doubles 0-1 match here, and a great one at that.
From the look of the flag there, a couple Canadians. Of course, a couple jerseys as well. We can,
yeah, I was
we can
gonna
probably
say,
assume that one.
Maybe the maple leaf might have been the giveaway there. Maybe the accent.
Just maybe.
And of course, Stowe Bunce stepping up here. If you haven't seen the clip, it's already been going everywhere of him playing a near-perfect game of cricket yesterday. 76 seconds is how long that game lasted.
Pretty good. Pretty good indeed, man. That is just insane standard. And I think there's a couple people that mentioned, like, that may be the best leg of cricket you'll see for quite some time. We'll see. We'll see, you know. But who knows? That big ton there, is that an 81? 81 scored. This, of course, Mr. Elliott Milk. We'll zoom up a little bit. Milk's a lengthy guy, 6'4", 6'5", I believe. 6'3", 6'4".
He's definitely a pretty tall guy. It makes me feel short, and I'm not a short guy myself, so. Now, we do want to acknowledge here that they're playing for a good amount of money to get in to this finals here. The winning team, $2,000 for this one.
Well, check that bracket for me if you can and see exactly. You may have to refresh. There we go. We just want to make sure we're in the right area. And this is a round 2 matchup, so they may be a little bit behind. Unless they had that preliminary, I'm guessing, for that first round.
Yeah, we're going to take a peek at that here in the background.
Hey, I'm not seeing that. Well, anyway, as soon as it's a round 2, so they must have it's a third round, actually, so they must have a prelim, round 1, round 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Well, so that means that this is going to be a top 32 match. Means winner of this guarantees their entry fees back at the top 16 position.
And Milk and Bunce do take out the first leg.
Yeah, combined 83.5 for that leg there, so solid performance from those guys.
That was Mr. Half Englishman, as he'll pop his head back in. No, half
The left
Englishman,
half?
Ed Chambers.
The left or the right half?
I don't know. He was definitely upset with me on that one when I told him, oh, half English, huh? No, full English, as he's wearing his England soccer jersey today. And in honor of England's big win. Oh, look at this. Almost a 180 there, big 140.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up the scoring power here for the Canadians as they're going to need to find their stride. I mean, the scoring power from Bunce and Milk is something that can be seen as explosive, if anything.
Milk actually rocking an old set of Monster Gunners. So good to see him rocking some Monster barrels, as he was a Monster player back in the day. Had those nice 1%ers. Got me a set at the house.
Great last start there. Kind of keeps the position for them, puts a little bit of pressure here on Bunce to also score ton-plus range.
Bunce has to hit 2 here. He's got to hit 2. He's upset. You can see that. He wanted that one. And he's going to feel like coulda, shoulda, woulda. 140 could have changed things a little bit. Yeah. Just a ton. Still makes this interesting. Goddard and Hawkins could get the first look here. They're going to need to score at least 64. 19 maybe next dart? Or will he stay there? No, he's going to stay there. I always like to go 20-19. Utilize the bull if you need to.
Absolutely.
There's reasons for that. 64, you know it's going to set up, you know.
No, I mean, it makes sense. You want to make sure that the popular term being board management, right? You want to make sure you're taking advantage of every asset there. And that last dart from him was monumental to leave that 1-5-4. And they'll have a little bit of time with it, too.
Goddard and Hawkins still getting the first look, and they've got it. They're going to have 6 at this. 154. Go back up. Good hit. 98 scored.
Yeah, great recovery there to make sure to apply a lot of pressure here, knowing that they're basically in 2-dart checkout range.
Oh, look at this beauty from Stowe. 133.
Maybe he doesn't feel pressure. He's just inhuman as of late.
He, of course, would want to fill it up, but 56. 20 for double 18 or 16 for tops. He's going to go, oh, an unfortunate miss. 8. He's going to have to double up there, go another 8.
Yeah, that's almost why I prefer that 10-6 wire on that shot. You want to play nice and steady here, especially if you're the ones behind. You don't want to take any risks.
Let's see. Milk's taking just a second to step in and try to win this leg here. He'll go 14 for 32. Inside. Looking at double 8.
Got away from him on that last one. They're not going to be happy with his release as it kind of just dragged away there. Ken Ripp's still hard at work, by the way.
Oh, he is. He's enjoying it. He enjoys doing a little chalking duty. 20 inside. He's going to go double 10.
Ooh, went wayward on him, and that is going to be a very frustrating moment. Just going to reset there and bust the score.
Yeah, Stowe's going to step in, needing tops. Or, sorry, needing double 8.
Good marker for him.
And he gets it. Big win there for Elliott Milk and Stowe Bunce as they do capitalize and take the leg 2-0. Stowe gives a big handshake to Ken. Thanks to Ken once again for doing the chalking duties. As now we're starting to see a little bit of presence in the dart room. Gotta love that. There's Mr. David Garfinkel. Going to try to get him on the mic here soon. Would definitely enjoy that, of course, of DJD. But, hey, more action coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, we should have a good flow today. If we see there's going to be a little standstill, we may cut our Facebook feed, come back on when there is a match. But I think we should be all right. We'll see where we're at. But Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira, hang tight. More action coming up.
Soon.
In the meantime, I'll upload these videos with Greg Tong and Ethan DeVero. We'll get those interviews out to you all to enjoy. Nick did a great job on those, so enjoy those.
And you guys don't even have to see me in the interview. Yay! Hello everyone, I am Nick Teixeira with USA Darts, and today I am joined by Ethan DeVera here at the DPFL Live Event in Kissimmee, Florida. Yesterday we got the chance to watch him make a great top 4 run in the championship qualifiers. Ethan, tell us about how that run went for you.
It was a good run. I shot good, but Jules just shot better. So, yeah.
And you're 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
So what's the experience like to go against such top-tier talent and to make a great run and qualify for a championship-level event?
It just feels great to compete at that level.
And then how long have you been playing the game and kind of what got you into it?
So I've been playing for 6 years, since I was 12. So my dad introduced me to darts. So yeah, I just went along with him on bars. He would let me go with him, and then I would just play.
And since you're so young, what do you expect is next for your career? Like in 5 years, what can we expect to see out of Ethan?
So currently I'm in school right now, so I really can't. So hopefully I'll get better.
So what you're telling me is you're just in school and beating up on PDC guys.
Oh no, not I guess not really. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm in school right now, so we'll see for the next years to come.
And then, what advice would you give if someone's brand new to the game, they see you on the stream playing against this top-level talent and throwing top-level darts yourself? What advice would you give them to get into the game of darts?
Oh, just be humble. that's all I can say. But being humble in darts is a big key in winning.
Well, fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing more of you this weekend here at the DPFL Live Event. Of course, that is Ethan DeVera here interviewing with us at USA Darts.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, here we go, everybody, once again with another fantastic match. And how about this? We're going back to the ladies. Good little ladies, men. Maybe we'll keep that rotation going here as we've got two lovely South African ladies joining us. And Miss Peterson and Vander, what's the, figure out that name for me if you can. Appreciate it, Nick. Sorry to not get that ahead of time. Now, we do see that Peterson name. We're trying to figure out if that's any relation to Devin at all. We do not know, but we will try to figure that one out. Taking on Paula Murphy and Kim Panty.
And that's going to be Vanderwalt.
Vanderwalt, okay. All righty. Good stuff.
Yeah, of course, Paula Murphy, really like one of the most famous female dart players in North America on the steel tip side right now. I mean, she's been in the scene for a long time, and it's been someone I've got a chance to work with and play against since I was a youth player. I used to throw her Dolphin custom flights for a long, long time.
She also made a good run at the Bullshooter event, that ESPN event, which was nice to see. She's both soft tip and steel tip, dabbles in both, is successful in both, let's be honest. But yeah, it's good to see her in attendance, as well as numerous others. Of course, a Floridian heart. So I will say that the Florida people are starting to poke. I think they're more poking in for a day or two, and then maybe we see them, here and there.
Well, now it's the weekend. Yesterday,
Exactly.
weekday, some people probably didn't get off of work, and a lot of the Floridians probably qualified through the qualifiers online.
And that's something we can't forget is it's just the first day was yesterday. This is this is the normal day for people to come in and whatnot. So we may still see a good amount of people come into the mix here, but so far, pretty good amount of quality players in the room, to say the least.
Do you want a Paula Murphy fun fact?
Let's hear it.
I don't know if you follow her too closely online, but she likes to post whenever she travels to events, the Mr. Snuggles Chronicles, and it's her stuffed animals she brings to different events and posts about on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I knew that one.
All right, well, never mind.
You
You could have pretended to be excited.
You could see that back there. I mean, she's been rocking it for
That's what I was leading.
She's only been rocking it for like 2 years now, Nick. So, I mean, if you didn't know that one, where have you been? Welcome to USA Darts.
Everyone's a hater.
No, it's good. It's good stuff. We want to welcome all you viewers here on Facebook and YouTube, as well as our Stream Stack platform. If you haven't checked that out, definitely do so. We want to thank Triple B Media for allowing us that opportunity to be on Stream Stack. Puts us with the likes of cornhole, rugby, lacrosse, and so many other cool niche sports. So, yeah, big opportunities arising.
Exactly, and all those sports listed are sports that Will can beat me in as well.
Touche.
So you're supposed to not agree with me there, but that's cool. Great 100 score there for Paula, kind of getting them out in front on what is a pretty lax start for these ladies here. I mean, our position in the bracket at the moment, I believe, if we're not mistaken here, this is a top 8 match. So that puts us right now in the money. And first place for this, $1,200. There's a great payout here, $600 per lady. And also getting to the semifinals. I mean, that's a good spot to be in. Winner of this will, of course, get to play the team of Grezix and Kiel,
which we just seen them on the stream not too long ago. We're going to probably see a better crowd here for this one, I imagine, today. Oh, look at that room, buddy. It's already starting to fill up. That is exactly what we want to see. We're starting to see more of a finals atmosphere here in Kissimmee, Florida. That's what we're anticipating doing from the very get-go. Of course, that first night or two, it can be a little difficult to make that happen.
Well, it was smart of you to do the autograph session before we got the stream started in that room.
Stop.
So it really helped kind of fill it up there.
You stop.
I mean, hey, you're in articles now in Europe.
That was a one-time ordeal. Don't even know how it happened. If you haven't checked out that article, definitely need to do so. It is a pretty good one. Thomas made us look very intelligent when we're really not. And, of course, that's Darts World Extra if you want to check that out. Brandon Jacques saying, Will, my man, awesome job, brother. We'll appreciate it, sir. Looking forward to your event that's coming up in November. I think it's the Rock Tour or something like that, if I recall.
She's debating the right shot to take here, by the way. Right now she is at 83 left, so 17 for double 16 would be the play.
Exactly how she tried to go about it. That'll leave 66, so she can go trip 10 if she'd like. She's inquiring with Paula Murphy. Vinny Norton saying, disappointed I couldn't make it. Wish you could, Vinny. Good to see you, buddy. He said, that Brian here? No, this is Mr. Nick DeShera. We may have to get Brian or Tim in the old chat if they have time, but of course they're doing the duties of tournament director this weekend instead of streamer extraordinaire and online tournament organizer.
Yeah, they are great personalities, though. We're going to have to try to see what we can do because I know that they get a lot of fans that tune into their shows.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. Good morning is their typical routine there, even though it's like 10 o'clock at night. And they're like, good morning. Okay, I guess good morning. There's big Devin Peterson right there, looking like an 8-man on a rugby team. I didn't know Devin was as big as he was until I met him in person. I was like, God dang, man. You're a rugby player, aren't you?
Yeah, dart players, I don't want to fight him and Elliot Milk, probably. DPFL Darts saying good morning. Thank you, guys.
There we go. will say, if you're not familiar with DPFL darts, you should be. It's the
she went to split.
Okay. Hey, why not? I was wondering what was going on there.
We'll see if that pays off here. I mean, they're only on 68. That's kind of dangerous to waste the dart.
I mean, if you're just not comfortable with that number, I can see doing that, but I would have taken my stab, my chances, you know, especially with Paula coming up. But I will reiterate, yeah, the biggest online darts platform for steel tip, easily DPFL. Need to check it out, dpfldarts.com. You can get involved in the next season, which is going to be coming up sooner rather than later. Play from the comfort of your home against people in the same skill level as you. Get better at darts. That's what we're trying to do. The Madhouse, double one. Oh.
I think it is okay to go low there with them sitting on 8. Rather than leaving the double one. But, of course, 47 definitely can go here.
How does she go about it? Will she go 15-32?
Went for the 15, over to double 16 for game number 1.
Going to have to go just above double 8. Too much.
Yeah, got away from her, and that's not going to be a good leave for the partner there. Kind of maybe taking some pressure off Panty here.
Oh, that is unfortunate. It's into the 13.
Yeah, it kicked on it. It was a well-thrown dart. Great angle on it. Another opportunity given to the South African team.
Oh, and she falls into the 20 bed. More unfortunate stuff. Over to Paula Murphy.
Working her way in. And finding it there on the second dart there. You can hear the room getting some noise, some big claps in there for that one as we're into leg number 2 here.
Yeah, you're starting to see that crowd come into play. Good stuff.
That was a break of throw as well. So they get to go first here in this first to 2.
Paula's starting us off into the trip 20 bed. Paula's an interesting specimen, let's just put it that way. She will elect to go down to the 19s. If she's feeling those 20s are not working, she will start on the 19s and just pound away, pound away, pound away.
Yeah, those players that are comfortable using the full board there and hitting the cover shots, honestly, are usually very lethal weapons, especially if they're quick with it, too, because the math can throw you off, and it's just intimidating when you see someone doing quick switches like that.
Let's take a look at this view. Always a lovely one as we can kind of see the side angle of Kim's throw here. We'll do the same. The next individual coming up here. It's nice to take a different view perspective here. Also see those incredible sponsors for this event. $81,000 in prize money. That's just massive.
Yes. To list off our sponsors here. No, I'm just kidding. There is a lot of sponsors here. A lot of love and support for the DPFL.
There's a good view. The open view of Paula Murphy. She's really, open with that back foot. She puts it way back in her stance. We'll finish off with this young lady here on the side-by-side view.
She does have that little bit of a kick to it, right? That little slight lean in.
Just a slight lean in.
See, a lot of players do that to help with their release there, but of course, the risk is the consistency of moving your elbows position. Right now, both these teams, let's be honest, what they're capable of scoring power-wise is right now where it's getting them into a little bit of hot water because both these teams here are some of the best in the room. Of course, they have to be if they're in the top 8.
She's right in the heart of the trip 20 with her first dart. That's a beauty turn for her. Tucker Davey back there. frequent mixed doubles partner, if I'm not mistaken, of Kim and Paula.
That is correct.
She does have a very determined look. Of that lean in, not much moves.
Well, especially, I mean, with a room full of people and so many people watching this event online, not just in the U.S., but internationally as well with the representation. I mean, you want to put on your best show. There's a lot of pride on the line, not just regardless of the cash. Peterson up to the line. Continue to bring it down as, look at that last start there. Huge setup dart there to leave them at the first chance for a finish. 1-4-2 combination. Paula needs to respond best as possible.
And she's still staying on top. I figured she'd elect to try to go downstairs here. But no, mistaken. She will not.
Yeah, 85 scored is exactly about the range that she was looking for. Of course, always wanting a little bit more here. With 1-4-2 not eligible to go, they need to try to tee up if they can.
Here's a look at 94. Will she try to utilize that bowl, or is she just going to go right at the trip 18? 18 she fancies, and 18 she hits. Double 20 for the win.
Going over to the double 10.
Just can't muster it.
Giving the opportunity back over to the South African team here. Taking her time.
She can stay right there for double 18 or go down to the 16. And she hits 48. That's not a bad move here. This 48 is going to leave double 4. She's going to take a second to recuperate, kind of think about it.
Yeah, that's one of those skillful misses in that situation, because that's honestly a more ideal number in my opinion.
Taking a second, unsure. She seems to be unsure, or she's just really thinking about it. Double 4. And she gets it. What a shot for her. And you can see Devin's giving her some love. Everybody's giving her a little love.
An excellent shot there on a way to punish the miss there from the Americans and to bring this to a 1-all situation here as we go into a last leg decider. Of course, that was a break back as well. So they're going to get the hold of the throw here. If they can, they win the match and move on to the semifinals. Great marker there for Paula. She normally likes to stack right on top of her darts. They don't have too much of a kick up.
And that's the difference between a stacker and a angled player. I mean, difficult dart for me. Great dart for her.
Well, every dart's difficult for me.
I do feel you there, sir. I do feel you there. Especially nowadays, we're not really keen on the plane possibilities anymore. We're more of the standard, now just strictly streamers.
Yeah, actually, we even got demoted at some points. Yesterday, I saw you chalking a match for Jeff Smith and Stowe Bunce.
Don't know what you're talking about there, young man. Never. I've never chalked in my life. What's darts?
Hey, if you're in the company of Ken Rip in the chalking kingdom, then you're probably doing just fine. Yeah, a little bit of a slow start, though, for the South African team. They're going to need to make a big turn on their next go-around here because Paula can really punish this.
She definitely could. But unfortunately falling into the 5 bed here with her first 2. Yeah, not much really of a distancer. She would have liked a lot more than that, let's just be honest. But
at this point, it's still one round.
Yeah.
One or two good darts completely changes the situation, not in this game, but in the match as a whole.
exactly. Kim, of course, using the reflex points. That's what that little wobble is for. If you didn't know, we're kind of, what the heck's going on there? That is exactly what's going on. She's got a thin point. She probably plays a lot of soft tip, I'm assuming, in both, maybe.
Maybe I've seen those points through different players. Some really like it because they are really thin. You can find a lot more darts than you normally otherwise would. But personally, it's to each their own here. I actually use carbon fiber points in my darts.
Okay. A little bit lighter in the front then.
Ball is all over it, just around, and finding it in, kicking the field goal on the last.
And you see she opted to go down to the 19s there. So just goes to show you she's definitely a fan of doing that one. Same thing for this young lady.
Yeah, great last start there from Valerie. You can hear the audience getting a little rowdy with it, too. I think there's a lot of South African support, not only in the chat, but also in the room.
We're seeing some in the chat right now. Valerie Peterson and Leanne?
Yeah, Leanne Vanderwalt.
Yeah, there we go.
Important round here. Needs to try to leave an out to chase right behind.
Yeah, needs 2 triples here, and unfortunately he's not going to have 2. At least 1. Yeah, she does convert with the trip 19. That'll help out. But with a 1-3-2 look for Murphy and Panty, they're going to have 6 here.
1-3-2 combination. Start on the bull. Decides to go upstairs there, teeing up instead with no immediate pressure behind, and it looks like it might pay off. One more of those.
Oh, big stuff. Ton to leave 32 for Paula Murphy.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff there. Peterson there with only a 41, leaving that 162. So 32 for the match.
She gets it. That is in the corner of the bed. That is in there, it looks like. Yes, it is. Big win for Paula Murphy and Kim Panty as they just managed to edge by the South African team of Peterson and Vanderwalt.
Yeah, a little bit of a scare there for them as it was looking to go complete momentum shift to the South African favor and a great match. And congratulations to those ladies as everyone that was on that board cashed regardless here.
We can see that. Devin Peterson is the first one to go up there and congratulate everyone, whether it be his South African teammates or Kim and Paula. So good stuff there. You can see we got a full room now, folks. And that's the reason why, right there. Brewskis on us, ladies and gentlemen. Brewskis all around. Come on into the finals area, watch a semi, watch a final, have a free beer, and enjoy the action, folks. We'll be right back with more in just a moment's time from Kissimmee, Florida for the DPFL Darts Live Event. Thanks for watching.
See you soon.
I'm Greg Tong. I'm one of the original co-founders of DARTCONNECT, which maybe you've heard of, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I've been with the company since the beginning.
Well, hello and welcome. We are at the DPFL Live Event here, and one question I have for you right off the bat for people that maybe are watching their first Steel Tip stream right now, what is DARTCONNECT?
DARTCONNECT, most people think we're just a scorekeeping app, but we're really a comprehensive platform, and we support all kinds of things in the world of steel tip darts. Tournaments, leagues, individual play, people playing at home, people playing online, people playing in leagues, people running tournaments. We do pretty much anything you can think of to support steel tip darts and promote it all over the world. Countries all over the world use DARTCONNECT.
And then for those that are seeing terms like digital steel event and stuff like that on these event flyers, can you explain what that means?
Okay, so digital steel is our tournament software, and what that does is it helps both the organizers and the players have a great time at the tournament. We organize all of the bracketing, all of the competition structure, and then we have the tablets up on every board like you might see here at the DPFL Live Event. And people keep the scorekeeping. It's very efficient. It keeps tournaments on time. It gives a much easier way for people to keep score. It provides feedback on the performance for all of the players. And even more importantly, with our DARTCONNECT TV service, we're able to broadcast live matches, the scoreboard, and power the scoreboards on many of the video streams as well, so that everyone outside of the tournament can keep up with what's going on, who's won, take a look at the bracket, watch a live score, how are my friends doing. You can have fan alerts that you set up for players as well that tell you, hey, guess what? This player's about to start playing. You can see their match on DARTCONNECT TV. Go there right now with this link.
And now a lot of people agree that there's a upward trend in darts in North America in particular right now, especially since post-COVID. How has that translated for you guys at DARTCONNECT as well?
Well, we've been doing this now for 10 years, and we've seen a tremendous evolution in the sport since that time. Some of it has to do with DARTCONNECT and our ability, like I said, to share darts around the world with people, so that a lot of people prior to that were hiding their darts, right? You couldn't see what was going on in a tournament unless someone put out a Facebook post or you texted your friends what's going on. Now, people don't need a text. They just go to the DARTCONNECT TV website and see what's going on. And what we've seen happen because of that is because a lot more people have gotten a lot more interest, because they can get a lot more detail of exactly what's going on steel tip darts. They can watch the matches, they can see their friends, they can learn about new players, they can watch the professionals at the PDC, they can see people over in PDC Asia, or right now there's the Darts Australian Open in Moama, Australia, and you can watch that as well. Stuff from all over the world. So we want to expose darts to everybody and make sure everybody knows what's going on in the world of steel tip.
And for those that do want to take you up on that offer and find out more, how can they get information about DARTCONNECT?
Just go to our website, dartconnect.com. We have lots of information up there, whether you're a tournament organizer, a league administrator, just a player looking for a way to track their performance. There's plenty of information up there for you to become a member of DARTCONNECT, be able to download our scorekeeping app and try it out, or also find out about how to run your tournament more efficiently and your league more efficiently and give a first-class experience to every player.
Looks like Jeff Springer stepping in. We should have Jeff Springer then, and possibly, I think his teammate is Mr. David Fathom as he's back there. So we should have David Fathom and Jeff Springer taking on who's next. We'll check that out real quick. David Fathom. This is going to be a semifinal match. So David Fathom taking on Taylor and Mercer. Yeah, so should be a good matchup coming our way here next on the stream. Thanks for watching.
In this now and literally back and forth with new darts, but I think we finally found the right one. I just can't wait to get going. It's a new prospect for me working with a company in New Zealand. They want to make it big in Europe, and I want to break out globally as well, so we kind of match each other's ambitions now.
And as a darts player, what do you look for when it comes to a manufacturer?
We shot, it was anything I said they did. It's like, I'm going to be the face of the company, I'll be the #1, especially not just the PDC, but with them. So anything I do, they're going to do for me. If I want, like, I could essentially turn into Peter Wright. I want a new set every week if I wanted, but no, just with Pete and Emma, they've been great with me as well. Everything I've asked for, they've done straight away. And literally, I'll ask for a different set of flights or a new dart, and it'll be with me in a week. Like, even from New Zealand, it's there in a week. So it's been unreal, the experience so far, and I just can't wait to get going now.
And that's important as well, isn't it? Not just Michael Smith, the darts player, but Michael Smith, the brand. It's important that you start to grow that even more.
Yeah, of course. I want to be massive. Like we have all the shirts on sale, all the darts, everything, and it's just UK or Europe. If I can break out into New Zealand, Australia, and we're shots massive in the US as well, I'm just excited to get going though.
And in terms of the darts themselves, you've always thrown with a pretty similar set, but is there anything that you have changed with your new darts?
I just made it a bit more fancy. It's still a plain dart. I've got other ranges out, but the one I'm playing with, it's got a few slashes of red in, but the main grip's in the middle, so I only touch the dart with one finger. So that's there, but we also want to make it not overcomplicating things. I want to make it simple plus affordable for kids as well. I want the dart I brought out should be cheap enough where kids can still buy it. I wanted to keep it relevant and keep it my style as well.
And what were the non-negotiables with the style? What are the things that you had to still have in those darts?
They got the measurements, it had to be the same length, there's a certain length, a certain width. But the creators could go nuts on it. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. And the first dart we did, it was a bit out there, but they wouldn't fly right, they wouldn't sit in the board right. We had some more come through, just wouldn't sit right. Even with, I was using old stems, old flights from different things, it just wouldn't sit right. I used dirt stems and flights, just wouldn't go in. And this one turned up, put the stems and flights in, it was sitting nice, standing up high instead of sideways, and yeah, it just felt good, it felt comfy, it felt like I hadn't changed.
And I guess one of the most important questions is why shot? Because you're world #1. I'm sure people were falling over their feet to get their hands on Michael Smith's dart. So why was it shot that was the perfect fit for you?
Like I said before, it's been 2 years, 2.5 years, and shot was the first ones that showed the interest. I had a couple of other manufacturers, the one I was still with as well, but they was the most appealing. They asked me what did I want, not what they was going to offer me, and we just sat down, we kept it simple. Did everything right, the contract's not even massive, it's just a couple of lines by the looks of it, but they just seemed more interested in, because they had the goal of breaking into Europe, and I had a goal of breaking abroad, well, across the seas, and now it's even better that I'm about to sign and I'm world #1 now as well, so it makes it even bigger, and yeah, it's just, I can't wait to get going.
And also, when you look at Shot as a brand, I think they put so much emphasis, don't they, on the relationship between the brand and the player. Is that something you find important, to almost feel like you're part of a wider family, I guess?
Yeah, it's just being part of Shot. It does feel good. When I went there last year to see the factory and have a walk around, just everyone was so nice, it was so good, and then I realised why I was there, that they actually make other companies' darts as well. So it's not only just Shot darts, they're making other dart players. I think they used to make Van Geren's when he was at QMax as well. They're still making Bulls darts and stuff like that. So they actually, like the Rolls Royce of darts, are doing everything. And to be a part of that, and I've had a few pictures sent that the factory was shut down just to be making my stuff. It feels amazing having that done there.
And how important?
Well, unfortunately, that's the second time we've cut Michael short on that one, but that's quite all right. Not that important, only world #1. All righty, here we go with a semifinal match for you, as we've got Jeff Springer and David Fathom taking on the team of Taylor and Mercer of Canada. So this should be a good one. Of course, this is your semifinal, so they've earned the right to be here. Let's check it out, folks. Once again, Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira here. Let's get after it. Another good one.
Yeah, great one even. I mean, some star-studded talents, and David Fathom's kind of getting back into the game. He kind of took a break for a while, and I think in the last year and a half, he's really kind of been making waves over from that Phoenix area.
Yeah, did qualify for the what's the Masters team? Yes, it was the World Masters. The World Masters is what he qualified for there in Charlotte. Was in my bracket, kicked my butt 2-1.
Yeah, I was going to say the first time I met David Fathom was top 64 of a Darts Live Worlds event, and he smacked me 5 straight.
It's a quality shot, and look at this. This could be a quality attempt. Of course, he's got to have to finagle now. 121 or 120 to leave 41. He'll hit the 17 to leave 137 to leave 24. Sorry. Blah. Let's get our voice going here a little bit better.
Yeah, some top-tier stuff from these guys. You can see the scoring power is just on a point for them at the moment.
Double 12. Can use that as a marker, actually. Not now. Going to have to go to double 6. Collects. Good shot. I believe that's Mr. Mercer, who I've seen on the DPFL flyers and such. Good shot there for him.
Yeah, great hole to throw there for the Canadian team.
Fathom using some brand new Cosmo barrels.
Well, it seemed to be working like a charm there. 140 to get us going here. Blink and you miss it. Semifinal race to 2. So it's going to be quick, especially with 100-plus averages.
Jeff into the 20 with his first dart. Solid ton just to continue on. Brian back there of DPFL, taking a few photos of the crowd here just to give you a view. Look at that crowd for this semifinal matchup here. Free beer. Who can resist that? Obviously nobody.
Except us.
Unfortunately. Good 105 to set up a quality check here. That's a way better look than 161. 156 is so much easier.
Absolutely agree. You don't have to rely on the bull for the finish.
Brian about fills it up. Here we go. Looking for the 156, 2 trip 20s, and the double 18. Not this go.
Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble from the second dart there to set up as cleanly as he would like. No immediate pressure here, but the Canadians need a big one. Not literally.
Of course, rocking those new Jeff Smith lights for him. Oh, okay, going 48 here. Didn't know if he would do that one or not, but I guess with the other team on 248, no real reason not to go with that route. Should have probably pinpointed that one a little bit better.
Yeah, they got a pretty long go at it now at this point. They're really happy with their position. It's set to go to the final leg here. A little bit of double trouble, but no immediate pressure right now.
Not happy with that one. Going to the single one. Definitely not ideal, but Fathom's going to get a look at the double 4 here. And he's into the double 13. Oh, my goodness.
Down.
But here's the thing. He's still going to have more looks at this as Mercer's at 168. Inside. Down to the double 2.
Needs to start finding it.
Oh, no, and it's the madhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I fancy a 108 check. We'll see if these gentlemen do. There's so many ways to take this out. You can go 20s, you can go 18s, 19s, 17s, whatever way you really fancy. Oh. Just unfortunate. 88 there.
It does get it down. Fathom did have a big pressure. He hit double 13 on his last go around to bust. And drags it there. This is kind of heartbreaking for Fathom and Springer Jr. right now. I'm going to be honest.
It really is.
Oh, and just a little bit high on it. This is getting real nervy, real gritty now.
We are just back and forth, missing after missing. This is just who's going to collect. Oh. There we go. I mean, come on, Will. You got to do better than that. Jeez.
It is A-okay. David Fathom here for 2.
Getting nervous with this fancy crowd we got going on here. Oh, we are just... What is going on right now? These guys are not these kind of players. This is just 33 and 30 darts. What in...
Yeah, the first leg was exactly what we expected, but this is not what we expected right now.
Oh, this is nothing what I anticipated happening here. This is... And there it goes. We finally get it on the board here.
And he saves it to bring it to a last leg decider here.
Look at everybody. Look at
David
everybody
Fathom
right
gives
now.
The bow.
Everybody's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, so now Canadians Mercer and Taylor to start us off here. One leg here to see who makes it into the finals.
Great start with a 140.
Yeah, 40 points there. You can see Fathom's visibly upset with himself there.
Oh, he's just not having a go here, really. It's unfortunate.
The chimney there continues with the scoring power, following that 140 with 100. showing more of that scoring power that we were expecting from the first leg.
Yeah, I mean, the first leg was fancy. The first leg was a 15-darter. Let's not get that wrong. But the second leg, just a case of the missed doubles. We've all been there, done that. Whether it's a semifinal, final, first round, it doesn't matter. We've all had those types of matches, and it is unfortunate to happen in this semi, but see if we can get back underway. Start finding that triple bed. There it is. Big ton there.
Now this is a little bit dangerous. Gives it an opportunity for Jeff Springer here. And great recovery after that first start there. That was an excellent shot.
Shane saying, nope, shouldn't have opened this. Now I'm getting nothing done all weekend. We feel you. When there's darts on, what better thing could you do than just sit down and have a watch, huh?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just going to try to clean this up.
I was going to be honest, well short of that triple that he was aiming for. But does capitalize on the 90.
And puts a little bit of pressure on this, but 70 very well could go for the Canadians.
Oh, certainly. That's 54. That'll leave 24 for the win. And now they find themselves on the double three, the dreaded double three.
The worst one on the board, if you ask me.
Yeah. Unless you're Richard Ashdown. That's his favorite double.
Jeff deciding his approach here.
Yeah, is he going to go 25 here? Is he going to use the 45? And that's the pesky thing about that big number. Ooh.
That was real scary, too, because he almost bust on the second dart. That was a good attempt, but let's see what happens. 6 is a tricky one. Well low.
And on top of the double there, so he's just going to square it up for a madhouse finish. But Fathom coming in for double 4.
Good marker for him.
Oh.
And drags it in a little bit there. This is what we saw in the second leg. Some real double trouble going on at the moment.
Once again, just one of those legs.
Not going to be happy with that.
I don't think anybody's going to be happy with this match, to be all honest with ourselves here.
Well, and just to know the number, there we go, they do get it. The numbers that these guys put up to get here were phenomenal, and that first leg shows what they are capable of, and it was just a little bit of pressure at the moment. But that was a good match there at the end of the day. Waiting on the other end, what is about to play for us, I believe, on the stream, if I'm not mistaken here.
I think we're going to get a ladies actually first.
Ladies first, and then we're going to – I wonder if they're going to hold this men's match or not. But on the other end for them to try to get into the finals will be Milk and Bunt or Van Doggen and Mole.
I think from what Steve told me, we should have a couple hours of entertainment here, or an hour and a half of entertainment as the ladies are coming up right now. There's Miss Cherry and Trumper. I can't remember that last name, but they're stepping up. We should get underway here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks. Semifinals and finals of our women's and men's doubles events coming your way.
DPFL Darts, the world's #1 place for all things darts. If you throw, you know. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. Yeah, I get cocky every time I step to the yaki, knowing that there's nothing you could do to ever stop me. This is not a hobby, no, it's more like my life. Started back at 5, always aiming for the 9s. Playing 301, 501, killer and cricket. Only throwing slow, learn how to use my wrist to flick it. Spinning off the fingertips, that's when I started to get it. Now, every time I aim at the bullseye, I hit it. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame.
Alrighty, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nick the Sheriff, joined by the one, the only, the Will, the Thrill Stewart over here, as we are getting going here on this women's semifinal match. We got Cherry and Trumper versus Mercer and Taylor here. So we got the wives of the Canadian team that we just saw.
What is going on right now? But what is going on? Listen to this, folks.
Will you be my girl?
Goodness, folks, we're getting a rowdy crowd in here for this one.
If we don't have the South Africans here partying with us every time, I don't want to stream anymore, Will. They are having fun, and they're getting the audience going in there.
I don't even think that's the South Africans. That's Sally Kelly, Trish Grezik. That is like the good gist there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, they are actually having a great time in there. And like we told you guys, the atmosphere in this room will only get livelier and livelier. People are discovering what's going on in there, and they want to have some fun and make some memories and some moments. And speaking of making moments here, that's what these ladies are trying to do to get to the finals. I mean, we're talking some good money here. If that you get eliminated in this position, that's $300. If you're the runner-up, second place gets $600. First place, $1,200 here. So it's going to be a good showing for these ladies. Right now, the Canadians out in front. Last start there over to that trip 7. A little frustration there as they know the Canadian team's going to set up real nicely if they can. Bring down that 163 to a achievable out. And that last start there, not ideal, but it will leave an out. Yeah, a little bit of hanging out with the neighbors, going over for a grill and barbecue, it seems. But that's a great first start there. Just catching low of it. Wanted to have the attempt at the 152, but 85. Great score there. Puts a lot of pressure on the Americans to set themselves up. And not going to be able to leave a finish now. 67 is the attempt here.
See if she can take this out. And I believe this is the, I don't know if we mentioned it before, but I think this is the better half of the team we just saw.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Taylor and Mercer.
Which is a funny thing, because at first I was like, did we not change the name? Did we do something here?
No, we got it. I mean, wow. So, hey, good stuff nonetheless here. 40 needed for the leg win here.
Oh, no, that's a little dicey there. Decides to clean up on that last start rather than shooting that 7-7, knowing that their opponent's on an out. I do like that in this situation. Personally, would have been a little more keen to leave on that 8, but 10 is definitely doable here. You just got to be careful. Attacks right at it, going high, trying to work her way in. And overcompensate just a little bit there, but that's a great setup, leaving 4. But a combination finish here, potentially, and not in the cards, though. All they can do is set up and hope to apply some pressure.
Needing that 4, can't put it away there. Going up top to 1, outside. Unfortunate for her. So 90's a look for Cherry. She's going the 18 route.
Now it's 72, deciding how she wants to approach from here. Yeah, went for that trip 14. Only getting 36 there.
Let's take a look at that 1. See if she can put this away.
Inching ever closer. And not able to sign, seal, or deliver there.
Brittany getting the shot here. She can't put it away. I will tell you that Brittany was at the cross-border challenge with us. And there's a 1 attempt. Checks that out. She had the time of her life at the cross-border challenge, I have to say. It was just incredible to see her just literally roaring, yelling at the event. So, yeah, she's a dart fanatic. Let's just put it that way, both a spectator and a player. Some people are just players. They don't like to enjoy watching the sport. Some people really enjoy watching the sport.
Yeah, me personally, I never watch darts. Oh, wait. Wait a second. 140 there, though. Amazing shot for the Canadians. And the scoring power is definitely kicking up a notch in here. Yeah, a lot of star-studded talent on both sides, the women's and the men's. I mean, you're walking around and there are just so many high-caliber, high-quality players. Great placement there. Oh my gosh, can you fill it up for us? Yes, we can. 180 for the Canadians there. leaving themselves a check out and putting a lot of pressure on this to go 2 straight.
My goodness, what a shot there for her. She's able to pound in the 180. This could be a deadly duo team. The Newfoundlanders, just tongue-tied today, man. I can't pull it out.
I leave you speechless. That's all right, Will.
Well, that's the thing. I heard that a lot of Newfoundlanders don't really – it's hard for them to get out of Newfoundland and travel around because of where they're located at. So, maybe online darts is their option that really makes it happen,
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the cool things about this DPFL stuff is that it really gives opportunities that didn't really exist for a lot of steel tip players that didn't have the means to travel easily. 40 for the match. And gets it there.
Word.
Little fist pump there, and you can hear the crowd clapping and having fun with that one, as that was a quick showing there from the ladies. And a well-thrown match, 17 darter on that last.
Yeah, 17 dart leg is pretty impressive. As we're going to move on to our next match, and I got to tell you, we're going to be entertained here for this one, as it's going to be a good one coming your way next. Is this going to be Stowe Bunce and Elliot Milk taking on Jules Van Dongen and Damian Mall next here on the stream. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a good one.
Yeah, we do. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I thought we were going to get going, but apparently we're going to do another couple practice throws before we get underway here. William Stewart alongside me, Mr. Stowe Bunce. Once again, oh, there are underway. They just diddled it up, it looks like. So, Mr. Ken Rip up there doing the chalking duties for like the 700th time today.
Yeah, he is.
He's really killing it, man.
I do appreciate that you said along beside you was Stowe Bunce, not Nick Teixeira, by the way. Hi, I'm Nick Teixeira. I do understand the confusion. Him and I are very similar dart players.
I don't know. He's got you by a couple inches, I think, on the height-wise. On the height-wise, my guy. He's pretty tall fella. He's pretty tall fella. Granted, you're what, 6'2",
Yeah, normally he
6'1"?
dresses like how my hair color is at event stuff,
That
so we
too.
do have that in common.
That
But
too.
This is going to be a great one here. We got two PDC players here in the semifinal here. Damian Mole, Jules Van Doggen. I mean, that's a star-studded team, but of course going against the guy with the hot hand on the scene right now, Stowe Bunce, and of course Elliot Milk, a veteran of the sport. This is exactly what you would expect to see in a semifinal. Teams like this.
Yes, you certainly would anticipate that being the case here. And Jules and Damien, apparently they're Canadian today. I didn't know that. It's the Canadian Dragon, I guess.
Wait a second. I don't think that's right.
I don't think that is
No.
correct.
Of course, Ellie Milk and Stowe Bunce did beat out Leonard Gates and JT Davis to get to this match. So that was a crazy affair that happened over on DARTCONNECT. Of course, any of the matches that we don't catch in this room, go over and check it out at tv.dartconnect.com. Go over to the events and look up DPFL. You'll see it right there, and you can follow all the brackets.
14 dart leg opener from Damien and Jules Van Dongen. And we got the crowd there once again. Let's get that off of them. How about that? Let's not do that again. Big trip 20 to open us up.
He wanted it all, but that was a great start there as these guys are playing lights out right now.
Big 140 opener for Bunce. Milk does have to maneuver to capitalize on the trip 19, but does so.
They just had to get a quick moment there for the iPad to catch up, but now they are back and scoring well here. Jules is in top form at the moment here. He's looking nice and clean with his throw.
Stowe right into the triple 20. Going to look downstairs now for that last dart. Not happy with the position of that second barrel there. Damien can capitalize on a ton, which is not going to be the case now.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what they do with this opportunity. Elliot Milk here can set up nicely.
Yeah, I can potentially give himself 6.
Very nicely. One more would help.
Does so. 104, 6 darts at it.
Yeah, so
I guess at least guaranteed 3. Sorry, I can't go 6 darts at it.
Yeah, if Jules has anything to say about it, it will only be 3 darts at it. Look at this. Great second dart transition there. I love that
my.
shot. That is incredible.
A 120?
120 the hard way.
Utilizing the bowls to leave 65.
That is actually a beautiful leave. I love that. Puts a little bit of pressure here on Stowe.
Goes for the 20 route. How about 24? Gets it.
Wow. What a shot there from Stowe Bunce to bring it 1-all here.
How about back-to-back 14s? Back-to-back 14 dart legs.
I haven't seen that many 14s since the middle school dance.
Oh, my goodness gracious, Nicholas.
I mean, there does find it on the last start there, starting off with 100 in this tie-breaking leg. And maybe a little bit of an adrenaline dump there for Mr. Bunce.
Possibly so.
Yeah, Jules' dart kind of kicked up there. He might have to switch, and he does opt to go away from it.
What about possibly Stowe? Ooh, there we go. That's fancy.
I like it. I like it.
We'll take a side view angle of Mr. Elliot Milk's throw here. Just get a great look at Ken Rip. Elliot did take a swig of the old drink before he steps in here.
And you see that nice prolonged follow through there from the Milkman. Got away from him on that last dart there, though, so it can advantage to the PDC team.
You see Damien doesn't even hesitate, goes right after it. And if you didn't know, of course, Damien is Dutch.
Last start there from Buns kind of keeps things within range, but not to regain any advantage.
Look at this from Jules.
What a time to do this.
Oh, magnificent. You got to see the good fist pump there from him.
Yeah, 1.74 at a time like that and a tie-breaking leg to get into the finals.
And they set up a potential 14 darter again. Triple 20, double 8.
For the match. He can use that dart to his advantage.
He can. He steps over just a little bit, and he gets it. Big shots from Damian Mall and Jules Van Dongen. Folks, 14, 14, 15 for the match. Great stuff there. As you can see that. Steps just over. Not too much. And boom, right in. Good shots for him as winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, excellent performance there from the PDC team, and they will get their spot in the finals. But, of course, we're going to be seeing that in just a moment here. You can see Trish Grezik's walking up into the room now.
Yeah, we're actually going to get well, not that one. We're going to get let's see if this one works for us. I guess I got to do it this way. We tried to preset some things, but we're still getting used to that one. There we go. Let's do that. Awesome. So there, here we go. It'll be Paula Murphy and Kim Panty taking on Trish Grezik and Marlies Keel next.
All right, this is going to be a great ladies final. So please let us know who you have in chat. And, of course, we do want to give a huge shout-out to the DPFL for having us out here to stream this event, as we are super excited to be bringing you coverage of this all weekend long. $81,000. And let me tell you, a very talented room, and you're going to continue seeing the great talent brought to you live here over on the USA Darts Facebook, YouTube, and over at Triple B Media's platform, StreamStack.
Yeah, Mr. Jason Watt let me know, hey, it was 2 15s and a 14. Man, I appreciate it, because today and this weekend just hasn't been my day yet.
That's all right.
I'm bumping different buttons. I'm talking like I don't know how to commentate, which is, I don't know how to do it anyways, but whatever.
I remember my first event, too.
No, it's quite all right. Carl's going to fix our center spot here before we get underway. Hang tight. We'll be right back with some more action from the DPFL Live Event here in Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee.
Calling Nick Stowe. Gosh, he's just going to ring me the whole weekend.
That one was, come on.
Dude, it is bad. It is bad today. I'm just going to stop talking and let Ed Chambers and David
Please
Garfield
don't leave me
come
with
in.
Ed Chambers. I beg of you.
All righty, folks. Hang tight.
Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. DPFL darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame.
Well, hello, everyone. It is me, Stowe Bunch, joined alongside by Will Stewart here. Of course, I kid. We are at the ladies' finals here. Murphy and Panty going up against Gressick and Keel here. The Canadians versus the Americans. Or, I'm sorry, this is the other end of the semifinals. Excuse me. See, now we're even, Will. We're even. But now we are excited here to be showing you the semifinal for the women here. Great showing indeed, as we've already got a chance to see some of these players play. Paula Murphy and Panty really just had an incredible performance in the last one, being ruthless on their finishing, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be phenomenal for them and looking strong for them to get into the finals.
I'm just going to be 100% honest.
I like it when you're honest.
If we continue to mess up, we're just going to start playing darts and we're going to hire 2 commentators.
Do you think our darts would be better than our commentary? I watched you on the practice board. All right, Will. I kid.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, here we go here. Trish Gressick's at the line right now. Of course, I met her back in 2018 at the Darts Live at a blind draw. I walked up to her, had no idea who she was. And I was like, I like your shoes, because she had like these like bright purple shoes. She looked at me and she said, thanks. And I was like, are you here for the tournament? She's like, yeah, I even have my own darts. And I was like, well, that's a good start. And she's like, no, my own brand of darts. And that's how we met. We've been friends ever since.
Good old Trish Gressick. I like how you do the Gressicks. I can do that all the time, too, to her as well. And, of course, Marlies Keel, who's a incredible shot out of Cleveland. We mentioned before. Let's see where this one goes, though. Kim and Paul, of course, just down the street, aren't they? Where does Paula reside at? Do you know
towards
that?
Towards the Jacksonville area.
Oh,
up
okay.
north.
Oh, wow. I didn't know she was that far up north.
Mm-hmm. She is, and look at this, though. The Canadian ladies on a tear at the moment. Some great first 9 darts for them, and really getting out in front, which is necessary. I mean, you have to hold your throw. In a short format, a best of 3, you have to hold your throw. You don't get the option not to. It's not long enough format where you get the opportunity to come back later on.
Just a reminder, next up for us, I believe we're getting the finals for the men. So we should get that men's final, which would be Taylor Mercer versus the winner of our last match, Jules Van Nongen and Damian Mall.
Yeah, an exciting affair. Exciting affair indeed. Right now, Keel just trying to set up her partner here. Getting into a little bit of trouble over those 5s, but that was a great last start correction there. Falling into that treble bed there. Leaving that 1-2-4. Putting a little bit of pressure on Paula here to perform. Of course, Paula knows how to rise to the occasion. And look at that. Great shot there from Paula Murphy. 1-3-3 to get to them. Back in the running here, not at an out, but helps close that distance just a little bit. .104's left. Going over for the 18.
Yeah, no real need to go for no need to really go for that bull there because the opponent's on 179. No harm, no foul. But we got a question. It's is Mercer Taylor both in the finals? Yeah, that would be the case.
That is correct.
I think those are the better halves of each other. Let's just put it that way. As the men, yeah, the Brian and his teammate. I'm not even going to try that one because I don't know the other 2 ladies' names. But yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a rare occurrence, but
Yeah.
I mean, it shows that they are really power couples out there in darts.
Well, we mentioned it earlier. Newfoundland. I mean, do those players travel out a lot? They don't get the really opportunity to get around. I don't believe because of how difficult it is to travel outside of Newfoundland. It takes an awful long time to do that. I believe.
You're absolutely right. Well, a little bit of frustration there as that double 10 didn't go in, but let's see what Paula's able to do with that information. Gets 2 darts at it now, double 18. Oh, just on the wire there. Can she sneak it in?
Oh, she cannot. That is on the outside, buddy. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would have been a great steal. As they had a 140-100 start for the Canadians, so to steal this leg would be huge. But now it's up to Trish Grezik to send it through.
And she does. First dart in there as Grezik and Keel will get the leg win there.
Paula Murphy to start us off here, as the Canadians did hold their throw.
She's electing the downstairs 19s to start.
Yeah, she's really rallying on them at the moment. And that's point in case there. Getting the American start off right for leg number 2 with a 1-2-1.
See, Keel kind of wanted some more there. Wasn't able to capitalize. We'll take a look at the side view for Kim. See if she can use that as a marker. She cannot.
You might want to even pivot off that. But that angle there was just a little bit awkward for her to get around.
See Trish dead eyeing our camera right now as she looks into your soul. Oh no.
That was a bit intense there, Trish. Trying to work her way in. And does find so. One more of those. Gets away from her a little bit, though. Of course, if you do want to catch something on our stream that happened earlier in said stream, I do recommend going over to USA Darts on YouTube. From there, on our live feed, you can actually rewind it to your leisure if there's any matches you want to see. But, of course, we're going to continue to bring the great action. And after the events, we always try our best to make sure we have those highlights available on our page for those who want to keep enjoying all the great darting action here. It's happening at the Reunion Resort in Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah, and we even did a quick little clip of the big Stowe Bunce match yesterday where he threw a near-perfect leg of cricket. So we were quick to post that one so you can watch that in its entirety as well. But here we go with our second semifinal, Trish and Keel. If they can kind of put a good number in here, they could potentially steal the advantage, possibly.
Certainly possible. Maybe even probable.
Daniel saying, so Keel is a Cleveland Canadian now?
Listen, I'm from Columbus, and I still get called a Floridian, so I can do it too.
Well, if you're just tuning in, Daniel, I actually walked in the room and I said, oh, the fake Canadian Keel is here, huh? And it's been a regular deal for me and her since, like, Vegas last year, I think, when I started just calling her Canadian just because. Turns out totally wrong, and she's been on Team USA numerous times. Paula and Kim sitting at 158. We'll have the first look.
That was a great last dart there.
Yes, that was massive. Adds pressure to the 158.
Yeah, the Clevenadian delivers. I could not get that pun out in time. Sorry, guys. Let's see. 158 has potential. A little frustration there. You need to just regroup, focus on setting up. Can't let that first dart get to you. It was well thrown. Now this is getting real dicey, Will.
It really is. Anybody's leg here, and if it goes to Grezik and Keel, they will advance into the next round. So,
yeah, you don't want to go out at this point. You're so close to the big paychecks.
She's not really happy with that first dart, but does collect with the second. 61 scored to leave 73. Nice to know I can still math just a little bit.
She decided to get the 3 out of the way there, leaving 70. 1 of 4-7 for Paula Murphy here.
She does go downstairs first. Trip 18.
For double 18.
Oh, my goodness, folks. This could be great.
Oh, my goodness. What a great attempt there from Paula Murphy. Putting a lot of pressure on Keel here.
Now does Keel go trip 10 or trip 18? I think she's going 10's route, 10, 20 for tops.
Oh, and a great attempt at it as well. Right back as these ladies really wanted to catch this W here. So now with Pansy with the opportunity, double 18. Does get it here to make it 1-all. Grezix and Kiel will have the throw in this last leg here, 1-1. Who do you got, folks? I mean, these averages 67 versus 68. This is as close as could be. Kiel to start us off. Able to place it well in there, kind of tucking it in underneath those darts. I mean, with the way these ladies are hitting doubles, and they really haven't had too many bad attempts at them. They're, in fact, wiring if they're not hitting. I think that really the question is who can score better at this point.
Grezix just taking a second to set up here. She knows this could be a big round. Add another, no, into the one.
Yeah, you can see the frustration there. She's a player that always plays with her heart on the sleeve a little bit, as compared to the more stoic ambiance of like Paula Murphy, for example.
Kim, unfortunately, not able to grab what she wanted to. Kiel can make this interesting with a big triple.
All over it there, kind of keeping up the consistency, but not running away as much as she would have preferred. Great start there.
Magnificent new match here, as that really helped the cause.
Yeah, way to dial it in there for Paula Murphy. Who's going to be the first one at the out?
Juice downstairs. We haven't seen Kim really do that much, but she's just having a tough time on the 20s right now. So elects to stay downstairs.
Yeah, definitely catching a little bit of a cold trigger. You can see Paula's like, calm down,
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, you can see Paula really on it right there, just saying, hey, settle down. This is the way we need to do this. This is why, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, with how neck and neck this is, you don't want the other team to see you have a moment of doubt or unassuredness.
Paula will step back, do a ghost throw before coming back in.
And not happy with that visit, giving the opportunity back to the Grezix and Kiel team.
Big moments here. Great first start.
See what she does here.
Oh.
Uh-oh, at least it wasn't in the middle of a throw. She kind of has a laugh about it. Chloe?
Oh, what just happened there? I think we're on preset. Yeah, there we go. Well, I think somebody just accidentally bumped up against the lights. I was like, uh-oh, did we lose power?
I think the free beer is doing some work in there. Some wonders, even.
Still a big hit there, as that's 94 remaining now.
Oh, look at this, though. Not going to roll over lightly.
Good shot.
The 1-2-6 is a great setup as well. But 94, first opportunity.
The conversation here, are they going to go bull or are they going to go for the trip 18? That's probably the conversation they're having here. Let's see. Trish is literally directly behind her right now.
And look at that.
I don't think you need a coaching moment here. I think she knows what she's got. Trish. Oh, no.
Words of encouragement, maybe. Oh, wow. What a great attempt at it. Just catching the wire. You can see the little hop and scop from Trish in the back. Paula now needs this.
Yeah,
Do or die.
She'll go to the 19s, of course. And not going to find it here. As that's only a 7 scored. Leaves her at 119.
Yeah, she did need 4 19s to leave bowl there.
We can see Trish immediately look to the ground and start going to work and thinking about it. As she now has double 10. And actually, she's taking a look at that TV screen to see what she's got left. That's kind of funny. She's really making sure her hands are where they need to be. She's got enough grip.
Yeah, no one's near the light switch either.
She talking herself up here. Double 10.
Inside. And no. Decides to bust it there on that last dart. This is getting really bad situation for everyone involved. It's going to get a little nervy here. Someone needs to collect.
Is that costly? It's a 95 look here for Kim. Still an opportunity here. That'll leave 88. So trip 16 for tops. A lot of money on the line here.
It is. It absolutely is. And you can sell the pressure in the room. The pressure that these players are feeling, the monumental feelings that are going through them at the moment. So now Keel, another opportunity to finish the checkout that she started.
And she grabs it. Good shot there for her, as that will advance Trish and Marlies into the finals, where they will play the team of Taylor and Mercer. So looking forward to that match coming up here next on our stream. Actually, sorry, not next. We'll have the men's final and then the women's final. So apologies on that one. Hang tight. We will have another match coming for you in just a moment with our men's final.
DPFL Darts, the world's #1 place for all things darts. If you throw, you know. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. Yeah, I get cocky every time I step to the yaki, knowing that there's nothing you could do to ever stop me. This is not a hobby, no, it's more like my life. Started back at 5, always aiming for the 9s. Playing 301, 501, killer and cricket. Only throwing slots, learn how to use my wrist to flick it. Spinning off the fingertips, that's when I started to get it. Now, every time I aim at the bullseye, I hit it. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame. DPFL Darts, yeah, it's time to get it started. Step up to the line, cock it back and hit the target. One eye on the prize, once I win, I'll hit the market. 3 inside the court, Robin Hood, that's how I marked it. I came to compete, I won all the heat. Triple 20s dialed in, hit it on repeat. You should take a seat, this is not the street. World-class gameplay, this is the elite. Throwing darts, every single day. Win a leg, then I win a game. Throwing darts, every single day. Win the prize, win the glory, and then I claim the fame.
Alrighty, well, we are back in action here, folks. It's Nick Teixeira joined by Will Stewart for the finals of the men's doubles event here. Winning team $2,000, or second place will get $1,000, and this is a star-studded final.
Yes, it should be Mercer and Taylor taking on Damian Mall and Jules Van Dongen. So should be an appetizing affair, and we're bumping up the legs. We're going to first to 3 legs this time.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, they switched to that best-of-5 format for the finals for the men's and the women's event as well. So this is going to be an exciting affair here. Of course, Damian Mole and Jules Van Dongen are kind of being referred to as the favorites, right? I'm going to be honest, don't count out Mercer and Taylor. They really want to win this purely for a pride accomplishment on top of the monetary motivation.
Taking a look at that side view here. So you can get a real good look at each player's individual stance and as well as their throw. Kind of a good view to bring up at least once for all these matches. Of course, this ugly guy, I'm just kidding. Jules, a good friend of ours, of course. He's a very nice dude. Lives about two and a half hours from me, so not too bad. See him frequently at tournaments across the country.
And you can see Jules has the wife and kid in the audience as well.
That as well. This is a good spot. I wish I would have brought my wife and kiddo to enjoy the Orlando area. Maybe next year. We'll definitely do that one.
Well, Damien here with a good opportunity to keep doing some damage. Set themselves up nicely.
Yeah, he's going to decide how he wants to go about this. He's going for the trip 16 route. 134 the look. He elects the 20s instead of the 19s. He could have went the trip 17 round. I saw that as well, and I was like, oh, maybe I like that. I fancy that one.
There is a couple different approaches there.
Yeah.
You can see the Chimney's not going to be happy with that one.
Rocking that BDG jersey. I'm sure Jason Watt will enjoy that one. 16 for tops here.
Oh, got away from him. Not going to be happy with that one, as every leg does matter. It is still shorter format. It's one little extra leg here or there, but, I mean, it's a little bit shorter format, so you got to be ready for it.
Looks like we had a bump of our camera there from somebody. Sorry for that one. 5, we'll leave 85. Carlos saying, shouldn't he be related to as the U.S., not Canadian? Well, guess what? They're both not Canadian. Damien's actually from the Netherlands. And, well, of course, we all know the Dutch Dragon is originally from the Netherlands. They picked the first leg there. 19 dart first one. So, yeah, kind of weird seeing that Canadian flag there in front of Damien and Jules Van Dongen. Now, the other two, they are from Newfoundland, apparently. So, quality shots there. I know I've heard of Brian before. Haven't heard of Mr. Taylor yet, but I probably have. But just, you know, through like, random streams and whatnot.
Well, even if you haven't, well, you're definitely going to know them now.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
this is a prestigious event to get to the finals of, and they had to go through so many big names along the way to get here to earn this spot.
Well, you look at the money. I mean, this is a 2,000. They're playing for $3,000 right now.
Mhm.
First place is 2,000. Second place is 1,000. So you're either getting 500 or $1,000. What do you want, fellas?
Yeah.
Choose.
What I want is to get back into playing darts instead of commentating, I guess. The payouts are phenomenal for these guys, and it shows how much they want this. And again, with a room full of people here, pretty much everyone that's around right now is watching if they can.
Yeah, we'll take a look here at the 20 bed.
You can see everyone's intently watching, seeing how this is going to play out here. Look
Oh.
at this from Mercer.
Could he fill it up? He cannot in this one, but still a good round. 140.
And Jules, of course, we got to see a lot of in the qualifiers. So he is in the championship event.
Yeah, he does switch over to the 18s there. Good move.
Just working on trying to leave it out. And got away on that last one. Needed to stay on the 20 and stay true.
You see, Mitch has that kind of shorter follow through as well, but still quality shot. Everybody else kind of more has that elongated follow through.
Yeah, the shorter your follow through is, the more intentional your release point has to be rather than a more smooth flow. It makes it a little harder to replicate, but if you're in form, it's going to feel amazing to throw.
Stay right there. Try to. No, he's going to move over to the 18s once again. Just leave that solid ton.
I wasn't feeling comfortable with the lie here.
How about a Shanghai look for Mitch?
Awkward spot. Yeah, kicked a little too low on it. So all he can do is set up here. Brings it down to 60, but great opportunity for Damien now.
Yeah, he popped a ton check out in that last match, the semifinal. Let's see if he can do it here. Oh, I was going to go for tops, but well outside with that second dart for him.
2 darts for the leg.
Really, that second one was, let's be honest, really wasn't too close to that number.
Have to imagine that was a nervy dart.
Yeah, it had to be. Well, here
Jules going high, though, and now has to go to the double 10.
inside. Got to go for it
Needs
here.
to connect.
Gets
It does.
Huge conversion there for Damien and Jules, putting them one leg away from $1,000 apiece.
Yeah, let me tell you, that can take you to about one trip to Disney. Yeah, right now the Canadians are just trying to muster some energy going here, trying to kind of find the rhythm in it this one. Their averages are not far off from the other team, although all these guys are capable of much more for sure.
Yeah, definitely so. Stays right there, grabs the ton.
Good consistency there from the Chimney.
Of course, we do want to give a big shout out to the Professional Darts Corporation for allowing us to stream these two PDC Tour card holders. So big shout out to them for allowing us to do that. It's kind of a give and take basis. Not every tournament do we get the opportunity to. Sometimes we got to stop and record the match and then post it later. But this time you're getting the live feed from the big boys with the big tour cards. So,
well, it's such an amazing opportunity because to play PDC players is not an opportunity you get every single day, especially in a finals type environment. I mean, this is the best kind of practicing training you can get, and the opportunity to say you beat a PDC player is so tantalizing for a lot of these guys as well.
That is the truth. I mean, well, these guys are definitely capable of beating anybody in the room. There's no denying that. But, I mean, Jules and Damien's definitely a tough factor. And Jules is searching for the 3-for-3. Or, sorry, I don't know if he played in Super Cup 1. I do not know that one. So it could be 3-for-4 or 3-for-3.
An incredulous run regardless.
Yes, exactly. I didn't take a look at that I took a dabble at that Super Cup 1, but I didn't look for his name. I should have done that one.
Oh, look at this here. They're just going to try to set up and put a lot of pressure on that 1-3-4, trying to prevent the sweep here.
Damien going to waste no time. Let's see how he goes about it. Stays in the 20s. He will try to. Now he's going to move around.
Yeah, pretty lax run for 38 points there. 60 is what is needed for the Chimney. And he gets it there. They are not going quietly, and you can hear the Canadians in the room making some noise alongside with the rest of the audience there as well.
They want some more darts. That's what they want, and they're getting it here in this men's doubles final.
Now the question is, can they break the throw of Jules and Damien?
That is going to be the difficult task, but if they can, they will have the throw for the title.
Yeah, pivots away. They're not happy with that one. Just jumping around the board, trying to get that momentum.
Making us work here. And says that was all Newfoundland voices.
Certainly seems to be the case.
It could have been some roars from Newfoundland itself.
Damien has almost no pullback in his throw. It's almost all follow through there after the setup. It is a beautiful, beautiful dart throw.
Gary Anderson, one that kind of does that too. No follow, no back stroke really. It's just straight on through.
Yeah, of course, it's one of those things that's kind of hard to replicate because you don't realize that it's really hard to keep your muscle activated there. It almost makes you throw the dart softer if you're not careful.
Oh, my. Look at Jules Van Dongen here. 139 to set up the 140. This would be clutch, too, if he can capitalize and get a 140 for himself. Add some pressure to this. That's okay. I mean, that adds a little bit for sure.
So might be coming down to the wire here. Damien not going to be happy with that visit, but, I mean, it applies a lot of pressure here that this 144, you feel like they have to make something go, and Mercer wants to make something happen here.
Oh, my. Oh, would have been a glorious setup.
From 64 remaining, just goes over to that 16 there, leaving 48.
80 for the title here. Going to have to maneuver around now.
Oh, no.
He was going for the 25 bull finish. Unfortunately, hits that bull with his second dart. So opportunities to tie this matchup. 48-16 for double 16.
Oh, got away from him there. He wasn't happy with that second dart at all and did a good correction on the third. Just doesn't connect. Opportunity for Damien Mole for the finals.
And it is in there. Great shot from Damien Mall as he puts it away. Your champions in men's doubles here at DPFL. Damien Mall and Jules Van Dongen. The team of Mitch Taylor and Brian Mercer will take second place. Along with that is going to be a prize of $1,000 as well. I think we got that replay. Let's take a look. Yep, just the last little bit of it, so that's all right. There we go, folks. We got one more match coming your way in our coverage before we take a short break. It's going to be our women's finals, and that's going to be, well, Mercer and Taylor once again, except this time it's the ladies, Mercer and Taylor, taking on Trish Grezik and Marlies Keel. Don't go anywhere. We'll have that one in a second. should be getting underway in just a moment's time. I think we lost one of our competitors, but that is okay. I know these ladies just diddled up. We're waiting on our second half of the Canadian team. But we've already got our men's finals out of the way. Big win for Damian Mall and Jules Van Dongen. Now time for our women's finals here.
Yeah, super exciting stuff. Winning team will get $1,200. Nice payday there. Runner-up will get $600. So we're excited. Of course, best of 5 in this finals as well. And then we have some good stuff coming at you this evening after this match concludes. There's going to be the open singles of 501, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, open singles.
Who's that ugly guy over there? Is that Kevin Luke? Ooh, Lukeski.
Better be careful. You might break the camera zooming in on him.
I know, right? Steve's already shunning me for that view there. I can already see it. I think we're underway here. Pull up that scoreboard.
And we are definitely off to the races here. Looking forward to this. Who are you taking here, Will?
Ooh. That's tough. I don't know. I think the team of Mercer and Taylor could potentially pull this off, but Grezik and Kiel, they've been dominant for a while. I think that could be our winners here.
I think Mercer and Taylor are out for revenge on their not-so-better halves if they end up winning it. That's the goal, to send a message saying the ladies are in charge today. I went up to Ken Ripp, by the way, and I said, hey, so how much are they paying you to chalk all these matches? And he's like, my sponsor pays me a fee for every time I'm on stream. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, my own sponsor.
A.K.A. him. That is good. Yeah, it's nice to see somebody that doesn't mind scoring for a while and having some fun. So,
I mean, that's what it's about. And it's also just a part of, like, contributing to the game. If you don't go out there and chalk a match every now and again, you know, go and hang out with everybody and get to know players. I mean, it's one of the best ways to make friends in the dart scene. See, Grez, it's with that very much like a nice lackadaisical follow through and has a very clean and serene flow to it.
yeah, she really gives the follow through a go. I mean, she exaggerates it almost a little bit, which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing to do because you really want to stress that follow through. Tony said someone had to pee. She's ready now. Well, hey, we don't blame her. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, you know. Do want to thank you guys once again for your viewership today. Some fantastic viewership, let's be honest. Whether you're following us on Facebook, StreamStack, or even YouTube, we appreciate you. Give us that like, give us that follow if you have not. Subscribe to our channel. We would appreciate it. Lots of quality content coming your way. Big 140 for Grezik to leave 73.
Yeah, we are very appreciative of all the love that we've been getting from everybody. A lot of support, and especially, I mean, I just feel like today is just such a great turnaround. As far as the finals room in general, the atmosphere is electric. It is a lot of fun right now.
19 will leave 54. So 14 for tops. I believe that is just in.
Looks into me.
She's just making sure. Unfortunately, outside. Just a reminder, this is a best of 5 final.
Brendan, if you want one of those USA Darts hats, they are pretty sharp. You can go over to usadarts.live to order them, correct?
Actually, no longer anymore until we've transferred everything to our A to Z site because we've got a new Shopify going on.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so that way we can actually, all our stuff will come from A to Z, but it will actually be from USA. So go over to A2ZDarts.com. They have all our hats, as well as some jerseys, some flights. So we appreciate you mentioning that you want one of those. We've had a couple people reach out to me here at the event and said, did you bring any hats? I said, unfortunately, no, I didn't. I couldn't fit them in my bag.
Well, Brendan, you and I are the same. I also want the USA Darts hat. It only takes 2 years at the company before I finally earn one.
Nah, you just got to pay for it.
Well, here we go, guys. Leg number 1 going to Grezix and Kiel.
I don't know if Brian's back there live streaming, but that would be hilarious if he was.
No, he's just taking photos. But if he was, that would, oh my gosh, I would lose it. I would lose it. That's awesome. Happened to us once in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, it's okay. It's just like
It's well-intentioned.
Share the feed. Share the feed.
It's always well-intentioned, which is why it's funny.
We definitely got some Newfoundlanders joining us in the chat. They cheering on these lovely ladies. We love every bit of that. We'll give Brendan a helpful plug for his tour coming up as well. Having some fantastic PDC players there. I think it's the Rock Darts Tour, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely going to be one for to look forward to. I think early November, if I'm not mistaken, is when that's going to happen up there in Newfoundland.
Very nice.
Yeah, they got Andrew Gilding, Jeff Smith. I think BDG is going to be up there as well, and numerous other people. So that's good. Rock solid dart tour. Okay, that was it. Sorry,
I was
guys.
going to say, Dwayne Johnson had something to say
Yeah.
about the Rock Tour.
It's been a little bit. Got
November
much
4th
coming.
to the 9th
There
on
we
that.
go. There we go. Good stuff. Love it. It's nice to see so many of these PDC Tour players come over for exhibitions and just even coming over for tournaments is nice. We saw a good showing at the Las Vegas Open. We're seeing a good showing here. We got 4 PDC Tour card holders in attendance, so
I mean, you're noticing that progression. We talk about the game itself growing. A lot of that is because the dart players are not only just focused on being sportsmen and women, but also on top of that being representatives of it and making sure to give that inclusive nature to the sport, and we love to see it.
yeah, Scotty asking, is there going to be more matches this evening? Yes, we will have more matches this evening, including singles 501. So we will definitely be having that one coming your way because that is a good prize pool as well. What's our prize fund for the
Singles 501 would be $1,500 for first place.
there we go, $1,500, $800 for second, and that's going to start at 7:30 Eastern. So we will probably have a short break before we do start back up again for that one. So just to make you well aware that is going to happen. So. And Keel elected to go for the 419s route to leave tops. Unfortunately, doesn't go for her here, but here we go. 80 remaining. Ooh,
It's going to be a little, it's going to complicate that one.
That's really going to complicate things.
Have to get around it.
Ooh, difficult dart there.
And no go for the smoke show.
Trish, really? I don't know if she's just settling. She's been known to kind of take her time with things, but I think she's going a little extensive here.
I think she
kinda
really
prepping.
wants this.
Yeah. She knows how big the prize fund is here. I think
And again,
that's the deal.
it's also just to say you want it against, friends and opponents of the like with all the eyes on it. I mean, it's intense. It's an intense feeling.
She leaves the bull here. It's just not my style of play, that kind of hesitant and more technique throw. I'm more of the rhythmic thrower myself, but
Methodical
each their
players
own.
are very hard to play. It's a great shot there, by the way, for the Smoke Show team. Yeah, when you're going against methodical players of that, it's hard to keep your own rhythm in line, but it's even harder for the opponent to try to keep up with the pacing. In a doubles match with methodical players, you're going to get it a few minutes before you throw again sometimes.
Well, we're doubling in now, folks. Mercer and Taylor got to follow up. You got to double in, ladies. Got to double in.
Kirk saying it was nice to see Devin Peterson poke his head in for a second. He was actually in there for quite a while when his better half was playing on the stream there. He was getting everybody to start doing chants and stuff in there as well. So he was doing more than just poking his head in. He was being the life of the party.
I will tell you, Devin Peterson is an outstanding gentleman. Good, solid guy, and you can see he just loves the game, loves people. So he's doing some really big things with that African Dart series. So, yeah, good stuff. Did we gonna question there in the chat, Nick?
Yeah, so Charles is asking, when did you guys say the Challenger Series is returning, referring to the CSC Challenger Series?
Too soon. Too soon.
That will be returning this Monday over on USA Darts and, of course, the Partners Promoting Darts pages. We have a great first-round match. I believe it's going to be Mike Maloney on the first-round match against Mike Scarborough.
Okay, there you go. The only reason I said too soon is because I got the flight home and I land at like 12 o'clock, and then we're on the mic once again Monday evening right here on USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts. So if you fancy watching a live remote match from Mike Maloney, who's in Chicago, Illinois, or just outside, and then
Oswego.
Scarborough, who's in Phoenix.
Yep, that is
Arizona.
correct.
So
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Playing for some good money there.
But enough of that plastic stuff.
Yeah.
Back to the real steel here.
Big darts there. 1, 2, 4 for her. Adding pressure here to this 241. And the reason I say that is because, you know, you're a little distance away from a checkout. Not anymore. Good triple opener for her, and she's going to keep going. Good 140. She's making things interesting. 97 there. For a 101. Who's going to take that 2-1 lead here? Oh, big 57. She sets up 24. Trish just taking her time, trying to set herself up here. And grabs
what a
it.
hit. Look at the big celebration there. Great shot from Trish to get them at match point.
Yeah, she gave it a go there, didn't she?
Absolutely, as she should.
Love it. Great replay there of that one. The only thing that would have made it better is if I would have bumped in that side camera so we could have seen the whole go.
Well, it was a great shot and a great catch of a moment here, but it is not over yet. You have to make sure that they calm down the adrenaline. It is all business here as the Clevelander Keel hits 100 to start them off.
Yeah, Kira and Melissa just need to find a few more trebles, and they'll be in a good position. I mean, they've got the one leg. You can see the averages there, 68 and 61. Literally one triple may be the difference there in this match.
It always seems to be that way, especially when everyone's kind of playing around the same level and having the same level of intensity. Great last dart there.
I do like her throw a little bit. I mean, she does just kind of give it a push in on the toe per se.
Yeah, I mean,
last.
I think honestly, all these ladies have a pretty clean
Yeah.
throw.
And this lady is just relaxed. You can just see it, just relaxed throw. It's just effortless is what it seems like to me.
Absolutely. Trish now to help expand that point advantage.
Good dart. Solid ton.
Yeah, they're just going to keep chucking away at it right now. This is getting a little intense in the room. You can kind of see the faces on the ladies right now. They're kind of looking in an unrelenting manner. Trisha, she intently watches and nods on each thrown dart there from Keel.
Yeah, you can really see how both of these teams are wanting this one. They are wanting to win the title, lift that nice paycheck. She does go down with the last dart, but she would have loved to have that turn back.
Blaine King asking, great question here. Don't watch or play steel tips, so this might be a stupid question, which it is not. But are the boards smaller in a steel tip? Is that why they set up different for outs? I think that's a great question for you, actually. You're more the expert in this
So,
department.
yeah, the segments are definitely a little bit smaller than your 15-inch board here in the States. But the deal with soft tip is you utilize the bull a lot more, so that comes into play. Where this, you don't really utilize that bull as essentially here in the States. PDC players utilize the bull a lot more. But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Your checkouts are tripled. You have to hit triples to hit the doubles and whatnot, or they're single number double out. So,
Well, and as compared to soft tip, in soft tip you kind of just go for optimal treble. In steel tip, it's often based on what you could miss into as well.
yes, exactly. Your double 16, double 20, those are big numbers because you have options. If you miss inside, you can go to double 10, you can go to double 8. Double 8 leads to double 4, essentially. Yada, yada,
Breaks
yada.
down
But
nice and easy.
here we go. Grezik for 90.
6 darts for the win right now.
She goes for the 18. That's the reason why, is because she has 6. Why not?
And now at 72 left here. Let's see how she approaches.
She could go 36, 36, but she's not. She's going to go 48 for 24. Nick looks at me like, I think even Trish is just doing some simple math here, making sure she's correct. Could have played a 15-second ad there, Trish.
Let's see what she does.
Inside, unfortunately for her.
Yeah, kind of dragged that one down a little bit of the adrenaline of the moment here. All right, double 6. This is for the match here.
Into the 6 wire. She's going to have to go down to that double 7. Is she going to go for it? She's got to.
You can see Trisha, go for it. You got this, is what she
no.
said.
Yeah, she just bust. Even Trisha's like, what did you just go for?
You could hear her from here. Oh, no. Right now, just a nightmare scenario for Mercer and Taylor, which are catching a cold streak at the wrong time. Taking a moment to gain composure. Trish, double 6. She's visualizing in her head. Now she needs to actuate on that plan.
Inside. Things are getting difficult.
She wanted to make sure not to go high to get to 3, but now I think leaving double 3 and leaving the situation of, do I split, do I not split? You're always going to have that second guess of, if you do one, you should have done the other, even if they're both correct.
So just 40. They're kind of chatting. Do we go for it? Do we split this? Keel for the win.
Great marker there. You just have to make sure not to kick up.
Oh, she is into the single 3, so coulda, shoulda, woulda here. Mercer and Taylor to make this go to a deciding leg.
In very much dramatic fashion.
Or to leave 96. She's going to have to stay right there. Trip 20 for double 18. Not meant to be here.
Leaving themselves at 56. There's no more messing around here for Grezix and Keel at this point. They can't afford another opportunity to give them a chance. The intensity here. Everyone eyes on the board at the moment. They know how big this is. For $1,200. Double 3.
Got to take a step over to the side now. Opportunities to Mercer and Taylor here.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a huge opportunity for the Smoke Show team. Oh no. A tragedy. Catching both wires.
Yeah, 19. These are at 37. Does kind of managed to scramble, leave herself at 36, but is it too little too late? Got to capitalize here, I feel, if you're Kiel.
Yeah, this is becoming a very, very nervy game.
If not, I think we're going to a decider. And she grabs it.
A moment of respite as they take a deep breath and get it there, winning $1,200 for that team. And, of course, the other team there, the Smoke Show, winning $600.
Hey, that's not bad. I mean, $300 split for taking second in the women's doubles. How about $600 split for a first place? That is fantastic stuff here at DPFL Live Event, the second annual in Kissimmee, Florida. There you go. Wow, what a good stuff. We're going to pan on over and watch the closing ceremonies, and it looks like we're going to have probably an hour break before we come back. Maybe we won't get that first round. Maybe we'll get the second round after that. So we'll kind of keep you updated. But in the meantime, we appreciate you being here, folks. Look for that notification on your Facebook page. If you haven't given us a like and a follow, do so you can get that notification, okay? We appreciate you. From Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira, what do you got to say, bud?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Don't forget about us. This evening session is going to be phenomenal to see. And, of course, there's going to be great stuff to see throughout the rest of the weekend. We've been enjoying our moment in Florida here for being in Kissimmee, Florida at the Reunion Resort for the DPFL event. Don't go far, folks. We will be going live. When you get that notification, you better be clicking it.
See the trophies being presented here. There is rings in the middle of those trophies, so nice little championship rings as well as trophies. A little smooch for Miss Marlies Kiel, the fake Canadian today, as we've called her.
The Clevenadian.
The Clevenadian. All righty, everybody. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. We'll see you shortly for more from Kissimmee, Florida.